Hey guys, it's Hailstorm, and I know this isn't a normal video. I say a normal video as if I have a normal video type. I know this isn't what you're expecting, most likely, but as some of you may remember, I did something similar to this last year. I did kind of like a little where I want to take the channel in 2024, and it didn't really go great. I didn't really stick to it. I kind of had issues come into when I was trying to work with my editor and when I was trying to just come up with ideas for content that kind of wasn't just posting borderline basic COD gameplay or other games gameplay. So I understand that playing Minecraft isn't exactly a great way to kind of put this out. It's still a very basic base game. But in terms of a commentary vid, this is probably the best that I've got right now, and that's kind of where this video is going. So I want this video to really cover kind of where I want to take the channel this upcoming year, kind of updates, and kind of just where I see myself going this year. As some of my viewers may know, especially if you're in my Discord, on the 14th of January this year, I turned 18. So this does mean that just in general life, I've kind of now got more responsibilities, especially as an adult. So YouTube may have to take a bit of a back burner for a while I kind of sort everything out, start a job, and just contribute to the house wherever needed. But apart from that, I don't see any reason for regular content that I wanted to start pushing out last year to be affected in major ways. I can still attempt to push out larger content, and a lot of that is due to time that I've been able to find recently. To the family who will watch this video, and this is the first time they're hearing about it, I dropped out of school. Now, it was a decision a long time coming. About 4 years ago, I had the same thought process about wanting to leave school, about going into homeschooling for the end of my GCSE years, kind of just stay away from an institute, because at the time my mental health was poor, wasn't really focusing on anything, there wasn't really much I wanted to do, and I kind of stopped caring about what I did with my life, where I took my life, where we would go from there. Kind of just gave up on everything. It was a hard time for not only me but for my parents as well. My family struggled to see me struggle. They were really badly affected by it, especially with the amount of meetings that the school would try and arrange, everything like that. I pushed through my GCSEs, really did, and I've tried pushing through the rest of my A levels, which is what I'm sitting right now, or would have been sitting, but I just couldn't. And for personal reasons, I found that just moving on from school, leaving school, going into the world of work, kind of like I dropped out on Tuesday, so I'm going to be taking maybe like a week or two to get other things in order. There are things that I need to do before I start full-time work, or at least major part-time work. And there are things that need to be completed. There are things that need to be done just to reduce hassle later on. But yeah, so due to me dropping out, I will have a lot more free time on my hands. I might start streaming during the weekdays, or trying to push out more content, start editing my own videos, see if I can find a friend to help again. But overall, that's the biggest update. Honestly, just I have that free time now. No more school. In terms of where I want to take the channel this year. Now, I didn't reach my goals last year. I can't exactly remember what goals I set. I think I set like 25,000 channel views, maybe 600 subscribers or something like that. I still don't think that I'm going to be able to reach that this time round. But I'm feeling ambitious. I want to try, and we're going to broaden our horizons. I've very much been centralized around Call of Duty for the past year on this channel, but recently I've been enjoying some more different games, kind of. I used to play, especially before starting YouTube consistently, or I say consistently, but like before starting this channel up in full swing, I used to play a lot of a game called Genshin. I don't know how many of you are going to be familiar with that, but I used to play a game called Genshin. And recently, I've kind of got myself back into it. I'm enjoying just the freedom of playing the story, working around team compositions, kind of just having something to occupy myself with. And honestly, I understand the negative stigma around the game, but I don't see it. I think it's still a great game. So maybe we'll see some like Genshin content, either like a look at my account and then continuing to play it for videos, starting a new account specifically for streams and videos. I don't know. I don't know where we'll take it, but we'll find a way. We'll find a way indeed. In other news, a lot of my community posts have been referencing the fact that I have not been streaming recently. And for recently, I mean, maybe the past, like, in the past 3, 4 months, I've maybe done, like, 2 or 3 streams when it should be, one a week. It's 12 streams, roughly. Um, I've been with my girlfriend. We got together at the start of October. And since then, honestly, I haven't felt pushed away from gaming. But I've been a lot less on the competitive side, which is what I try and show in my streams and videos. I've just been casually gaming. I've been enjoying games, playing them with my girlfriend, and kind of just chilling out, doing not competing. Whereas like beforehand in COD, I was always striving to be the best. I always wanted to do this, that, and the other. It took a toll. That in its own took a toll, and it just kind of became unenjoyable. And not in a way that like I stopped liking it. I still very much like doing competitive gaming, and if I could, that is something that I'd love to continue. In fact, now that I'm 18, if I can try and push myself back into the COD scene, I will, and I'm going to see if I can either form my own team or get signed for either Black Ops 6 or the next COD, because I can compete now. But in other terms, kind of just chill games, like I streamed the God of War series. I enjoyed that. I was thinking of streaming games like Ghost of Tsushima. Uh, and honestly, maybe a little bit of Fortnite. My last stream was Roblox because I was just chilling and just wanted to talk to people. I just wanted to kind of like reconnect with my viewers who I haven't spoken to, haven't seen it in a while. That being said, due to the fact that although I've left school, and although that theoretically should mean that I have more time on my hands, that won't always be the case. Due to the fact that I have left school, a lot of support that we were receiving from the school has been removed, as expected, but that does mean that it's kind of impacted not just me, but my entire family. This does mean content may be somewhat lacking for the start of the year. I don't know how many people genuinely care, but that's the harsh truth of it. Content will be lacking, so if you're expecting some kind of major comeback this year, it might happen. I'm hoping it happens, but it won't happen until later on in the year once we've kind of found our footing after this. As it was, this year was my last year in school no matter what. I've just decided to end it early. So we were kind of prepared for the hardships that me not being in school could bring in terms of like money, firstly. But that doesn't mean we were prepared this early. That doesn't mean that it's still not going to affect us. However, I'm hoping that we can find our footing fairly fast. I can get my job, I can solidify hours, I can solidify days. I just really remember playing the same level. And is that because we haven't unlocked the next one? No, we've got it, okay. So, yeah, it's kind of just like we'll find our footing. I'm hoping sooner rather than later. And then after we've found our footing there, content will be back in full swing. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for... I can't promise weekly videos we saw how that turned out last time. But maybe like a video every 2 weeks to start off with, or like depending on the length, like maybe a hour-long video every 2 weeks, or like if we do a video a month, maybe like 2 or 3 hours long. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. But that is something that I want. We will have to find our feet, but that is something I want. I want to come back to content. That being said, some modifications to the goals from last year is, last year I kind of had this idea that I wanted to go for 25,000 total channel views. Now, as of recording this, and that is as of recording this, I currently have 6,000 channel views, which means I got about a fifth of the way there, but some of that was before I set the goal. So starting from this video, I don't know when this video is going up. I'm recording this on the 17th. But starting from this video, I want to try and reach 30,000 channel views. We didn't hit 25,000 last year because I stopped producing content. And honestly, kind of upsetting. I really had high hopes. I really thought that we could do the 25,000 channel views, and I still think we can reach that goal. But I want to aim for bigger and better things now. I think we can reach 30,000 channel views. In terms of the subscriber goals, well, there was kind of plans for that. You know, I set a little challenge back in like, I think August or something like that, that if I reached 100 subscribers, I was going to let someone egg me on camera. We did not make that subscriber goal then, so that did not happen. We have since broken 100 subscribers, which I'm very thankful for. It kind of happened in my little slow place, so I didn't say anything then because it was just one of those things that like, yeah, sure, I saw it, but at the same time, I had no way to properly thank each and every one of you. I had no way to thank all of the people who had subscribed. And realistically, I still don't. There's no way for me to go and thank every single one of you. So to me, it's an achievement, and I'm so glad we've reached it. And I do want to keep pushing. So for this year, I think I'm going to go a little ambitious. In terms of subscriber goals, I want to try and reach 1,000. Now, there are kind of like a few reasons. I'm assuming a lot of you can tell that monetization is one of them. Although I didn't plan to start YouTube out as a career, or at least not this channel, in the past I have definitely seen it as more of a career, but this channel was supposed to be just a hobby of passion. I've always wanted to do something like this. I've always wanted to share my passions with the world. And I can kind of do that through gaming, but gaming isn't my only passion. So I want to get this channel monetized, this channel for gaming monetized, with 1,000 subscribers. And I don't know if it would fit this channel, so maybe it would have to come under a different channel. I don't know. I do want opinions there. But say I was to make kind of more educational videos. Like, I love history, and I wouldn't mind doing some videos on history or historical topics. Gaming news to do with historical games, see how accurate they are. Stuff like that. That's also kind of something that I'd enjoy doing. However, I don't know if that's this channel content. So another thing I want to do this year is kind of see where else I want to go. Not only do I want to take gaming to the next level in terms of content and come back, there will be discussions between me, my manager, and your guys' opinions on where else I should go. But as far as I'm aware, that is all I wanted to discuss. I think there was one thing that my manager would like to have pointed out, maybe back when I was doing streaming a bit more consistently last year, and that's my engagement to the audience, and I understand it's extremely low. I apologize to everyone if I've missed, say, a comment you've made on a video, or like you've chatted in my stream and I seem unrespondent. I do apologize. That is just me being completely oblivious. I do not mean to purposefully ignore anyone, and I love having you all here. But with that being said, my goals for 2025. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a great time, great year, and Who knows? Maybe the channel will as well.